Hi guys, welcome back. And for those of you who are new to this channel, welcome to I'm Destiny Calling Tarot. And this is going to be a weekly reading for Taurus. Taurus, this is going to cover the time frame of March 1st through March 7th. Also, I have an announcement to make for the free personal reading contest. So we have a winner. What I've gone ahead and done is I'm just randomly decided I'm going to give away 2 personal free readings. Mostly because some signs had 5-6 days to enter the contest, and then others only had like 2. So I kind of split it up into 2 categories. So I did Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Virgo, and Aries, and already selected a winner for those 6 signs. So now I'm doing Leo, Sag, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, and Capricorn. So I have selected the second winner for the free personal reading. And so for Leo, Sag, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, and Capricorn, the winner is Crystal H. Clark. Crystal, you posted a comment on the last Leo video. I don't even think you requested to enter the contest. You simply placed a comment, but your name was selected. So Crystal H. Clark, if you are interested in a free personal reading by yours truly, please send me an email at iamdestinycallingtarot@gmail.com, and we can set up the steps and process of getting a free reading. All right, guys, we're going to dive right into Taurus energies here. All right, let's take a deep breath. There, we're letting out all of the negative, toxic energies from our system. Another deep breath, guys. Why not take 2? And we're going to bring in all of the positive energies here into this reading today. All right, so this is going to be a general reading for the Taurus collective. So where it's such a general read, if you're noticing specific messages not resonating for you, it just means that those particular messages were not meant for you. Don't try to make them fit. Dates as well really are just general guidelines here in the reading. So the overall energy just popped right out with hold the space. Hold the space. Let's get some clarifying details. I am sensing the... Oh, sorry guys. I am sensing the overall energies here for Taurus is really tapping into self-care, self-love. You're really holding the space for self. You're focusing on making yourself a priority, as hard as that can be for you, Taurus. You really are holding the space for your self-care. And for a lot of you, I feel you're also holding space for your healing. All right, Spirit, can you please provide us with clarifying details for Taurus? What clarifying details would you like to have come forward for Taurus? All right. Okay, And I don't do reversals unless I am doing a private reading. Just wanted to put that out there as well. All right, I'm really liking the energies here for you guys. I'm vibing with this quite a bit. 10 of coins is the first card. This is really interesting. This is it's ancestral legacy. If you can see the treasure chest here with all of the jewels, that can be symbolic for prosperity for sure. For others, it can be symbolic of comfort and luxury, right? So you are all about that nowadays when it comes to the self. You're actually maybe even spending money on yourself, where in the past that has been a struggle. You've always put yourself last, and things are kind of taking a turn to really focus on yourself at this time. As far as the ancestral legacy I'm getting, for an awful lot of you Taurus, you are going through or have gone through or will continue to go through, if you're not through it, or you will be experiencing. We're all at different parts of our journey, but overall the energies here for Taurus is healing of past ancestral issues, so from generation to generation, that have flowed through the family and just continued, whether or not it be a good or a bad legacy. It happens. It's from generation to generation. The good and the bad is definitely passed along, right? So this card is very symbolic of a lot of healing as far as past issues, ancestral issues, just the legacy that comes along with family. And really this also is very much speaking to me as far as your birthright. You are very much in the headspace of living you're focusing on living your best life. This is where you're going, this is where you're headed, this is your direction and your future. You're understanding that it is your birthright to do so, and there ain't nothing that is going to hold you back. Super strong energy, but also at the same time really calm, relaxed, collected. Yeah, basically what I'm getting there. All right, next card, King of Coins. Knight of Swords. I'm going to take a look at what the King of Coins is here with the this is the deck that I'm using, and it's a chakra. I don't focus so much on the chakras. King of Coins. Yeah, I'm glad I looked it up. It's ambitious goals. Yeah, that's definitely what is representing your future. Actually, this is where you're headed at the moment. If you haven't tapped into the energies, it's very, very prominent at the moment. Some people who have experienced not having, I'm not going to say not having enough, because you were comfortable, you had everything by all means that you needed, and there was always people who had less. So you could see yourself grateful for what it is that you had, but at the same time you were always just mediocre and not seeing the luxurious lifestyle for yourself. Things are definitely changing in 2020 as in regards to that for you. Um, you're going to be living in a lot more luxury. So for those of you who have really been struggling as a Taurus, materialism wise, that is very much coming to an end here in 2020. It's amazing when you focus on yourself, how all aspects really tend to kind of turn around in your favor, right? It's because you're focusing on your energies. Energies, everything is energy. So it's so, so important that we make that our focus. Knight of Swords. This is very rapid results. So whatever you're undertaking at this time, you're doing it with purpose, you're doing it with passion. And because of that key factor, you're going to get rapid results at this time. Love that for you guys. Next card, 10 of Wands. I'm going to get a bunch of clarifying cards after this as well. 10 of Wands. So this could very well represent some form of self-imposed burden here. The only thing I'm really going to say is there is potential here for the energies of defensiveness. I think you've spent a fair amount of time in those energies, and you really are being cautious at this time not to spend too much time in those energies. Where you're at in your life, you are very much leaving lower vibrational energies. You're really excelling to a much, much higher vibration. And it almost feels as though you can't tolerate the lower level of vibrations to the degree that you have experienced incredibly high vibrational energies, and it almost is intolerable now for you to not maintain a good energetic vibe, if that makes sense. All right, last card is the Queen of Cups. I'm gonna look that one up too. All right, Queen of Cups. Yeah. Emotional healing. That's what we have here. This is, again, the ancestral healing. This is the second indication of that. And this is actually good news because it's an indication that you are healing. It's a sense of calmness and comfort. It's a sense of being tender-hearted and allowing yourself to just really be guided by your intuition and nothing else. Also regarding spirituality and being gifted, it almost appears as though you could be gifted in the sense that you're being gifted from the universe during this time. You have likely gone through some battles which have tested your patience, tested your courage. You've definitely been tested, and it almost appears as though you passed the test. You're being rewarded in some sense, if you want to see it that way, with your psychic abilities, very much being heightened. Okay, so that's what we have so far. I'm going to go ahead and get some additional clarifying cards. Spirit, can you please provide additional messages for Taurus? Additional clarifying messages for Taurus. And this is to cover the time frame of March 1st through March 7th, 2020. 2020 is your year, Taurus. Big things happening for Taurus in 2020. Spirit, what additional messages can you send forward at this time for Taurus? Any additional messages that you would like to have come forward for Taurus? Alright, so we can definitely clarify here with what we have. This is, we have two Ten of Swords, or sorry, Ten of Wands. So this is the second deck that I've used, and second time the Ten of Wands came out in your reading. It's almost as if there's an indication here. It's more so, I think, coming out as a double card here in your reading, as not a warning, just kind of a caution, because this card back here was the self-imposed burdens, right? So it's really a caution for you. Regarding your boundaries that need to be set, it's really going to be so important to reduce your stress levels. Overall, I'm hearing that this is very much here for a large percentage of you just needing to hear at this time, guys, you might need to say no. You might need to say no to certain people. Just understand that that is your reality at this time, and that's okay. And like I said, it's double confirmation to Ten of Wands. So that's a pretty significant message. All right, then you had Nine of Wands. This is going to signify your determination. This is your hard work. And then you had the Two of Pentacles. This can relate to finances again. I do feel that prosperity, materialist things in your luxury in your life are very prominent for you in 2020. If they haven't been in the past, this is when you will notice big gains, big wealth, just overall big numbers appearing in your bank account, which is not a message for everyone, but for the most part, if you're putting your best foot forward, you're putting in the work, you're living from a place of really being determined and showing up every day, putting forward the best possible version of yourself, then that is very likely to be what your experience will be, Taurus, in 2020. You have the energies supporting this, but you do have to absolutely step up and put in the work. So that's all about taking action there. And then the next card is Eight of Wands. And the last card is Page of Cups. Eight of Wands. I'm very much sensing that it's an energy of motivation. So you're feeling quite motivated at this time. There's a level of excitement that's building in your energies. I love it so much, so much. Your energies really have completely turned around from 2019. Very drastic turnaround. Very, very, very well deserved as well. It's amazing because you've always tended to focus your energies on others to bring these results upon their life, but you've never actually taken this much of your powerful energies and directed it towards the self. Overall energies here, directing it towards yourself, because really you can be of so much more service to others by filling your own cup. Big message. Big message. And I can say that for myself because I am a Taurus and completely relate with that. Last card in the reading is Page of Cups. This is fun. This is playfulness. This is just really going with the flow, guys. You are super chill, super calm, super relaxed, super easygoing, basically. Not a whole lot is going to get under your skin nowadays. I can picture just the calmness of the ocean, the beach, the relaxation factor. This is what you are primarily focused on at this time for yourself, your self-care, whether it be your mental space, keeping it calm and relaxed, or physically making your environment more comfortable, or putting yourself in an actual situation where you're traveling to a beach, right? Okay, guys, that's the end of your reading for this week, but of course I have to select the inspirational message to end the reading. Spirit, can you please provide one last message for Taurus? All right, first card out, guys, is Listen. And it says, are you talking more than you're listening? Do you finish people's sentences for them? True connection is about how we make people feel and whether or not we're being open and present. Life is communicating with you, dear one, and important messages trying to get through. Let go of your fear of not being heard. You'll get your chance for now. Just listen. Loving this message here. It is something that I do sense for you, Taurus. If it wasn't pretty much right here in your face, you were going to pass it up as, what does it say here? An important message is trying to get through. And you're not picking up on the message. I'm sensing this for myself as well. So this is kind of one of those in your face, listen to the things around you, your environment, listen to your inner intuition, listen to others, thoughts, feelings, and opinions. Just overall, take a step back, be an observer, especially in specific situations where you haven't so much been an observer in the past. Likely a message that needs to happen at this time, so that the important messages that are trying to reach you are coming through. And for the most part, I do personally feel, for me especially, that it's likely spirit guides attempting to communicate with me. Now, this is not going to be for everyone in all Taurus, but if you are in regular contact with spirit guides, your guardian angels, your ancestors, whatnot, then this is likely what this is referring to here. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for joining me for this weekly reading. I am so grateful for each and every single one of you who take the time out to visit and watch and listen to these videos. I really want to just put a shout out to everyone for all of the amazing comments. I can't respond to every single comment, but I do read them, and I'm so grateful for everyone who is sending just amazing energies my way. And I love the sense that this community is going to very rapidly develop into a place where we can support each other. We can be very non-judgmental here, and really just a supportive community is really what my intention is. So I would like to thank every one of you who are a part of it, because you are all so very special, and you really needed to hear that and understand that on a very deep level. I truly do believe that. All right, so if you haven't already and you would like to come back from week to week and join us, please remember to go ahead and click on like and subscribe.